What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Riff. Hey, today we got another reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to 30 of the greatest promos in wrestling history outside of WWE. So look, this is going to be indies. It might be some AEW in here. We don't know. I don't know. I've never seen this before. So first time coming across the channel, make sure I go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Make sure I subscribe because your boy is almost at 4K. And I won't be able to hit 4K without you. So make sure if it's your first time, subscribe and also share these videos with some of y'all friends. Because look, I want to hit 4K before April, and I know y'all could do it because y'all literally did it for me on the way up to New Year's. I said I wanted to hit 3K before New Year's, and y'all literally did that. So help me hit 4K before April. So look, I appreciate all of y'all, and if you don't subscribe, maybe you'll consider it after this video. I got a lot of other videos. I'm sure you'll like something. But look, if you got any other videos you want me to react to, put it down below in the comments, or you can hit me up in Discord. Discord is down below in the description. So without further ado, let's get into this video. This is a long one too. Oh my gosh.
We don't like Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. Tag teams from Monday night, you know, they put them up on this pedestal just because they was on Monday Night Raw.
I don't know who either one of these dudes are.
Put them above the Briscoes by default.
Oh, the Briscoes.
2.5 years ago, we had a little trial match for WWE. It's before a SmackDown taping in Philadelphia. I guess they was impressed because they invited us down to Florida for a week at their little FCW developmental center.
All expenses paid.
All expenses paid in the Hyatt, chilling. We thought it went real good down there. And everybody was telling us, yeah, y'all doing real good. Y'all might get these contracts. We get back home, we waiting. I'm telling all my boys, like, yeah, we did it down there. We getting ready to all be eating. I'm telling my wife she ain't never gonna have work again. You know, she can quit bartending. So we get a phone call. The Briscoes are not cosmetically pleasing enough for the WWE. Excuse me, Mr. John Laurinaitis, I forgot this was a damn beauty contest. Sign a little deal, you know, training developmental for a few months. The next thing you know, they're on TV, they're millionaires. Coming up through the indies, grinding your way up. But no, we're not cosmetically pleasing enough to get paid. Shit, Shelton Benjamin, you the main kind of type of dude we talking about. If this show, Friday Night Final Battle, depended on Shelton Benjamin setting up the ring and setting up all the chairs, it wouldn't be no show. If Shelton Benjamin, if we depended on that bitch to get the show ready. See, that's what you do as a pro wrestler. You're millionaires, man. We get up every single day, go to work, support the kids, support the wife. We'll get sit down on the beach in Tampa, hold our balls, get a suntan, and then do a little show. Next thing you know, we called up, we millionaires. Shelton Benjamin, you got an easy ride, boy. In our eyes, that's why your ribs taped up. Charlie,
You ain't gotta call him a boy like that though.
House, you ain't much better either. That's why your ribs taped up, Shelton Benjamin, on some David Otunga shit. Jennifer Hudson, my ass. You look better when you was fat, bitch. Bottom line is, it's the world's greatest tag team versus them boys.
Big win for Lee Johnson and Cody together here.
Cody's in so much more better shape now.
Black came into our life. He used me to get to you, but it's your fight. You finally get him hurt. What do? You roll out of the ring to see about me? To hell with me. Malachi Black is an assassin. He's a predator. I would step in and take the fight, but I'm just too damn old. Big differences between you and I, Cody. A man jerks your door open, says, out of the car. You say, take it. You know what I do? I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete. And I'll be damned if I'm going to coach a loser. Come on with me, Lee. At least you listen to me.
Oh,
Very strong word.
Went to the
that's tough.
doctors told me I have a slight tear in my MCL. That I shouldn't. I looked at him and told him, yeah. Reason why I don't care about me being in constant pain every single day.
Because you love it.
On November 13th, ECW Arena, biggest match of my life. The biggest match in Chikara's 10-year history on that day. We crowned a grand champion for the first time. 2011 has been a horrible year for me. Personally, professionally. Kicked out of every high school I went to. Getting kicked out of 2 wrestling schools I went to. And I have that title in my hands. At my redemption. I also need it because a man that we named this tournament after Alex Wybrow, aka Larry Sweeney. That man would have been godfather to my children. Ladies and gentlemen, if you never watched Chikara before, if you never
This
watched
audio is killing
1
my ears, I'm not
second
gonna lie.
of pro wrestling, and you will be awed by what Chikara gives you. I'm so tired of feeling like the bad guy.
Hey, can somebody send me the link or the video or something of this match that he's talking about right now? I want to see the match because he's hyping it up really good. I want to see it.
And nothing I do is right. When I win the grand championship, when I pin my trainer, with the bad knee or not, because I will crawl to Philadelphia. Won't let people down no more.
I gotta see it. I gotta see this
I will
match.
be the grand champion on November 13th. Get ready for the battle of your life.
And they say, kid, congrats, your hard work's paid off. We got you WWE extra work. I put on my best suit and I drove to the Barclays Center, didn't I? And you looked at me and you said, kid, I'm sorry, but you're much too young.
Ooh.
You send me a promo, smirk all you want, you send me a promo, look me in the eyes when I say this, that email made me want to kill myself. And you are nothing more but a sad, withered old man who got fired. Because that's what you've become to me, Will. Nothing more than a joke.
I have been here since day one in Nashville, Tennessee, just trying to put this company on the map. Dixie Carter's daddy bought her a wrestling company. No sweat and no experience in wrestling at all. What happened to those X Division stars? What happened to Jerry Lynn? Dixie Carter traded him in for MMA stars and guys who apparently needed a 2-year paid vacation to come down to TNA, do absolutely nothing, and go back where they belong. And believe you me when I say this, Dixie, there's not a contracted wrestler back there that has any respect for you anyway. And Dixie, I'm gonna make you get on your knees and beg, and then I'm gonna make you pay. Hey, Dixie, before you go, why don't you put that microphone where it belongs?
With me and you, Chris, for the lost. Trying to drown my demons again, but they know how to swim, folks. That you, Chris, have brought me back to a place that I don't want to be. I'm not calling anybody. You brought me back to a place where I sit in a dark room and I just think bad thoughts, and then you burnt me, Chris. You scarred my face, Chris. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do the match. I don't want to wrestle no more because I am scared of what I'm gonna do to you. You guys don't understand.
That took a turn.
It's funny
Was
that
it?
this is not a game to me. I hurt people. I've hurt people my whole life. I'm losing everything
Oh.
because you are bringing this back. And what is comfortable is burying you in the ground. What is comfortable is hurting you. Why? I would see my mother bail me out of jail. Why no company ever wanted me? And Tony Khan, this is also on you. Because you can stop this. I drink to drown my demons. But they know how to swim, Chris.
Kevin Steen.
That's tough. He actually sounds like he's been through a lot, man. From just the 2 promos that they had him in here so far, you could tell he's actually been through a lot. So, round of applause for Eddie Kingston that he's made it to where he is now because, man, he's you could tell he's been through a lot, for real.
Don't worry about me showing up anywhere with numbers across my chest, because the only time I'll have numbers across my chest is when I get to tattoo the date you die. And you're right. I am a great wrestler, but I'd rather be a crazy asshole than a hypocritical.
Wait, hold on. What did they just bleep out? Because he literally said the whole word. What did they bleep out? Listen.
I am a great wrestler, but I'd rather be a crazy asshole than a
What was the point of the bleep? You could still hear everything he said.
hypocritical piece of garbage like you. How can you say that I'm a great wrestler when you haven't paid any attention to the fact that I carried this company on my back, and you hate the fact that I didn't need your help to become a star in Ring of Honor? I did it on my own.
And the sad part is,
You know what's sad? Is that you let them cut your balls off. And now you're both as pathetic as Jim Cornette. How about you bring your big fat ass down the ringside and watch it too? You mark my words. This isn't little Jim Cornette's Ring of Honor anymore. It's Kevin Steen's Ring of Honor.
Everybody was talking about you like you were the next big thing, and I'll give you credit, big man. You're really good, but you're no match for a generational talent such as myself. But don't blame yourself, bud. Fans treat me like I'm a scumbag. You know, I don't know if you people hate me because I'm twisted or if I became twisted because you people hate me, but here's what I do know. Me and my football buddies, we showed up in our Lettermans and we hooked up with all the fine hotties Long Island has to offer. But there was one girl in particular. For legal reasons, let's call her Liv. So I walked up to her, I said, baby, let's go for a spin. We hopped in my beautiful blue Camaro. I got to drive it. I panicked. I went to put my foot on the brakes and instead I hit the accelerator and at 90 miles an hour, boom! My hands were covered in blood. And I looked at my sweet Liv. I'm the type of guy who grabbed Liv's lifeless body and switched seats with her, so when the cops showed up, I wasn't the one driving.
That's OD. What? I hope that's not a real story.
Don't care how you get the job done. You want to talk about exposing me, Dragon? Tonight, I expose you, and you will never, ever come close to holding the grandest prize on.
Y'all think MJF is ever gonna come to WWE? If he is, do y'all think they're gonna give him this much freedom? What do y'all think?
All the Triple B. Because yes, Brian, I am a scumbag, and I'm damn proud of it.
I watched them hire guys like Rhino. That's what I think of Rhino. Well, listen here, you two fat roly-polies. This is what a champion looks like. And if I looked as bad as you guys did, I would have stayed in the backyard. And then they hire some guy from Canada called Christian. That arm, that's as big as your leg. Why TNA Management wasn't calling me? Because they heard I had a bad attitude, that I resented authority, and I had a bad problem with people. I've been arrested, I've been jailed, I've been put in lockdown and solitary confinement, and I apologize for nothing.
I can stand here all night until you shut up if you'd like.
We seen the last two already. This one and the last one. That's why I ain't saying nothing, because we already seen those ones.
I mean, you got losers like these people out here tweeting away like your opinion matters.
All right, speaking of social media.
No, I'm not done yet. And if you interrupt me again, I'll tear that little earring out of your head. You got me? You think I came back to help?
We reacted to Christian's savage moments. We reacted to that not too long ago. If you want to watch that, it's somewhere in my videos. It wasn't that long ago, so I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find. But there was a savage moments of all Christian promos and just him going crazy. So hopefully y'all enjoy this video and that video. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out and make sure y'all hit the thumbs up.
About the next generation? No, that's bullshit. I came back here to make a ton of money, and that's the only reason. I was only giving Jungle Boy's mom the chance to apologize to me. I think she was a little sweet on Christian Cage, if you know what I mean. I think she wanted me to be Jungle Boy's father. I never wanted to be your father figure. You have a father, but your father's dead.
And he's gonna vent.
They just gave me a live mic on pay-per-view. Scott Hall no-showed this event tonight. He punked out on me, and he punked out on every single fan in this building tonight.
Wow.
In TNA, we have two types of wrestlers. TNA diehards who come here and entertain and bust their ass for these fans.
I'm not going on. When I used to hear TNA back in the day, the first two people that you would think of, well, I'll say three, back in the day, was Samoa Joe for one. This is my opinion. Y'all might have thought of somebody else, but for me, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, and AJ Styles. Those were the three that I thought of whenever I heard TNA every single time, especially when they had it red like this. That's when I remember they had the video game. I used to have that video game. There was also another dude, but I'm not gonna say his name. Y'all knew who I'm talking about. He wore a skeleton mask, kind of, with the red and blue. He kind of looked like Deadpool a little bit. I'm not gonna say his name though, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I remember I had that video game back in the day on the Wii. I had it on the Wii though. So they probably ain't got enough business to make a new TNA game, and not enough wrestlers that people know of because most of them are in AEW. But anywho, I'm ready for this AEW game to come out, man. I'm trying to buy this Fight Forever, and they still ain't bring it yet. Cause I was trying to play the W. Oh my gosh, I was trying to do the John Cena challenge yesterday on live stream, and it was stressing me out. Cause I was playing on Legendary, and it was stressing me out because so many objectives you have to do. It's just too much. It was giving me a headache. So yeah, enough talk. I got off topic. I don't even know why I started talking about that.
Who think they can come and do whatever they want, however they feel like. But they screw each and every fan who paid to see them, no matter how old they are. DNA is Samoa Joe coming in here and doing what he does best, wrestle and be the best damn professional wrestler in the world. So I'll tell you what, Scott Hall, Chico, kiss my ass. Are you mad? No, go ahead, fire me, I don't care.
We're not surprised. The arrival of Chris Jericho won. We could put our names on and match up with Matt and Nick Jackson, with Kenny Omega, with Hangman Adam.
Oh my gosh. Apparently Kenny Omega might be considering going to WWE. Same thing with the Young Bucks. Will we see the elite in WWE one day? I think we will. I think we will. The Usos versus the Young Bucks. I think that would be kind of tough.
With myself, hell with my brother. So, I neglected to read in your best-selling book, A Lion's Tale, which you can get on Amazon for $3 or at any... You've talked about my father. The dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you. And you've surrounded yourself with impressionable youth. It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable. At Full Gear, I beat you. And when the elite and the inner circle square off, it'll be a match beyond, and we are going to eat you alive.
That has been on my mind for a very long time, and I really need to ask you people.
Cody has really gotten a lot better since he left WWE the first time.
Magazine writer. You disrespect the boys, the wrestlers. You hate this business because you've never, ever had the balls to be a wrestler.
That's tradition talking.
And I go back to the WWF. Shawn Michaels wanted to kick
What happened?
Time and time again.
It's froze.
Brian James, you know it, and Ronnie and Donnie, you both know it. Bill Goldberg.
All right, I'm gonna skip this because I'm not gonna sit here and stare at a frozen screen.
Here in TNT history, and it's all because of me. Here's the news flash. Shut your mouth and sit down. These are my confidants here. The four.
Is Chris Jericho a top 10 wrestler of all time? Is he? I think he is. I think he personally is. He's like the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever. Like, I don't know. I think he's top 10.
Closest men to me, this man right here. This giant MMA fighter in the world today. Okay, hold on. We the people sucks and it's dead and buried. It was a stupid idea from bad creative and all that's gone. And then look at these two psychos beside me right here, Santana and Ortiz. They're angry. They're pit bulls among pit bulls. They're Street Fighter back alley brutes, and I like it. They made my list. Viva la raza. We are the inner circle, baby. And I don't care if you're the Young Bucks or Kenny Omega or that stupid son of a bitch, Cody. Entire life. Well, you know what, Cody? I don't like you, and I don't like your family.
Ooh.
I don't like your father, Dusty Rhodes. I think he was a jerk.
Ooh. I never seen this much of it.
Dustin Rhodes, I think he's a moron. I'm gonna kick his ass tonight.
I didn't never seen this much of this.
The ever-living shit out of you. We're gonna have a little bit of the bubbly in celebration. You're welcome.
Trying to position his body weight. What the hell?
I'm prepared for war. Because if you say this man blew it, therefore you imply I blew it. And I assure you I blew nothing. You know who kind of blew it? Stanford, Connecticut. Up north, the king of kings. That's who blew it. Great story
have been endorsed by the best, only to be destroyed by the worst. I'm gonna shoot with you real fast, buddy. This isn't a game. This is our goddamn lives.
Oh, I seen this one.
So this is where we get to talk about your big brass cojones you always like to brag about. We're going to issue right now what I'd like to call the $1 Million Challenge. We have got with the bean counters and the upper echelon here at Total Nonstop Action. Unlike you ever did, they're supporting us. $1 million. These two son of a bitches right here versus your two boys. Anywhere. This ain't a damn.
When he say your two boys, who exactly was he talking about? Because I definitely did not watch TNA growing up. I didn't watch it, especially around like that time. I definitely didn't watch TNA. I watched it a little bit here and there, like I said, when Kurt Angle was there. Once in a while, I tune in a little bit, but I did not watch it around this time. So who is his two boys that he's talking about?
Wrestling match, no angles, no spots, no finish, just men versus you two p***s. And if you got what it takes, you accept our challenge, or you prove to the world that you're a gutless piece of shit. There is nothing that you can do to me to take this championship away from me. I said I was going to annihilate you, to embarrass you. And I did not mean at Double or Nothing. I meant right now. I would pull out a lighter and I would light a pipe bomb and roll it right down to your feet and watch it blow up in your face. But I will tell you face to face, man to man, how I feel about you. I don't hate you. I almost pity you. You understand what it means to be a champion after all these years. I don't think you get it. You talk a big game about workers' rights, yeah? Well, you've shown the exact opposite since you've gotten here. But for the first time in my life, I will be defending all elite wrestling from you.
Look what we have got here. We're not taking a back seat to anyone. This is Fortune, and this is our home. What are you so pissed off about? Are you so pissed off that we saw through your smoke and mirrors your lies, you stupid bastard? You punk-ass midget. $1 million company out of business. Try to do the same, and it's not gonna happen.
I really wish Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson, because I see him there in the background. I wish he would have came back. I wish he would have came back, man. I mean, he's too old now. I mean, I'm sure he still could come back if he wanted to, but he'll be super old, so it wouldn't even be the same. But that used to be my dog. When he used to go out there, he'd be like, Kennedy. That used to be tough. I miss Mr. Kennedy.
It's not gonna happen. And it all started when you and Hogan stepped into TNA, and you were hiring guys that didn't deserve to be in wrestling in the first place. These are the guys, these are the men that built this company.
It's about time I have to address the big, fat, smelly elephant in the room. And no, ma'am, I'm not talking about you.
All day. I think one day he will go to WWE. I just don't see him staying at AEW forever. I'm sure they're gonna. He even said it in a podcast. I remember watching it. He said if they threw the amount that he want, he'll go. And you know they're gonna throw the amount that he wants. So hopefully in the next 5 years we see MJF at WrestleMania one time.
About what exactly I was going to say when I came out here. Good news, bad news type situation. But let me start with the good news. All I ever wanted to do was be a professional wrestler. Really scared. I was seeing doctors multiple times a week. I was getting MRIs done to my brain. I had headaches. None of you knew what was happening to me either, but so many of you were there for me. I am eternally grateful. Thank you. The bad news, it's not for me. For the AEW locker room, because Adam Cole is back. I'm not going anywhere, because I have been one of the best damn pro wrestlers on the planet for 15 years.
6.5 years on the independent scene. Busted my ass so that I could secure a job with a major wrestling company. I achieved that dream after 6.5 years. I achieved that dream. I got hired over there. At first, I had a rocket ship up my ass. And then a little birdie got inside the boss's head.
Uh-oh.
I think Kenny might be a little too funny. I don't think he's ready for it. All this stuff that you see right here, I was told not to do. I was told how to walk, how to talk, how to freaking dress. Hey, I was told that I couldn't even chew gum on the way to the rink. Fast forward to...
Wow. So it seems like Triple H is a lot of the reason a lot of people got kicked out. Because this is not the first time I've heard a story for Triple H being the reason somebody got fired. And he's creative now too, so like it makes me wonder, like those people that he fired, that he had part in getting fired, I wonder if like he would ever bring those same people back. I'm actually curious because that's OD, bro. Like this is not the first person that has said they got fired because Triple H told something to Vince.
A phone call that I get from Eric Bischoff. You come here, we're going to take the training wheels off, we're going to let you be you.
You have been gone for 5 weeks while I've been here doing the work, being undeniable. Did you see what Anna Jay did to Brandy? What kind of man, Cody, lets his wife post Instagram thirst traps while calling me daddy? Or no, man, you are a coward. Cody, you can run on for a long time. I am gonna wrap it around that God-forsaken tattoo. Are you a man or are you a coward?
I would like to thank Mr. Tony Khan for giving me the opportunity to speak to you Mark's people. I meant people. Okay, honey, I'll read off the sheet. Can you just do the world a favor? Give me a little smile, huh? Huh? You look so much prettier when you do that, honey. Thank you so much. It is time for a change in leadership around here. I don't know about you people, but a guy on top of the card who gets to do whatever he wants, say whatever he wants, and wrestle whoever he wants isn't new. That's old hat, brother. That is why Jon Moxley is not my champion. All I see is a bunch of great wrestlers having to come out here, flip-flop and fly, and or almost die in an attempt to make you, the viewers at home, think they're good at their job. And he's damn sure not supposed to come out here and cosplay as a specific wrestler, and that's a stone cold fact. Now, I don't have to play wrestler because I am one. I'm undefeated. I am the first and last MJF. AEW is meant to be the land of opportunity, and you've squandered that, and that is why it's time for a new guard around here. Here we are with Jon Moxley running the old guard, and our infrastructure is falling and falling fast. I'm the guy who's gonna be leading this company for the next 25 years.
First off, I don't need...
Ooh. 25 years? Maybe he ain't going nowhere then.
you chanting my name. Listen, don't make me choke you out, you know? I am sick and tired of making stars. It's about acting. Well, I'm a fighter, because they get paid, and they go to NXT while I stay at home broke. I'm better than Adam Cole. I made him. I'm better than Matt Riddle. I made him. I'm better than that whole entire roster. Suck my. I don't have pitch nuts in my neck because of acting.
You do not throw rocks at a man with a machine gun, and when my mouth opens, these bullets don't miss. Because like all of these swine, unlike all of them, I got enough money to last me a lifetime. Apropos, Cody, that you use that word fake, because when I think of the word fake, I think of you. I think of that platinum blonde hair that looks like a cat pissed on it. Guess what, Cody? I'll give you this. There's one thing about you that's very real, and that's your shitty little lisp.
Oh.
Suckerin' succotash, Cody. I'm so sorry. Did I offend you, huh, bud? You're gonna pull Tony Khan over the side and get me fired? Well, how about you do that, Cody? How about you fire me? And one more thing before I leave, Cody. I want you to really look on me. Cameraman, really zoom in here. But here's the thing, bud, and I want you to remember this. I'm in control now.
Not you. Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
Damn, man, I got tired of listening to you crying, bitch. He whipped you like a dog. Don't you understand? You got...
My gosh. Jake, you gotta stay out them cigarettes, bro. You have to stay out the cigarettes. You gotta stay out the squares, bro. Like, if somebody offer you a square, say no. Don't smoke, people. Because eventually you're gonna sound like this. And you don't want to sound like this.
Got your ass kicked? I'm not here to praise you. I'm here to slay you.
Does he have a WWE Hall of Fame ring on right now? At AEW.
The dark side will be coming to AEW. It's been 20 years for me, Cody. 20 years to get clean, to get right. I earned it. And I'm going to be a nice boy and play right. And you got a thing coming. And once you thought about that snake, I had you in the palm of my hand, and I wind up spanking your ass. I will be on the outside of the ring. And you can bring that one-trick pony Arn Anderson with you. I'm not in AEW to take the whole pie, just your share.
Oh.
Ever turn your back on somebody you respect or you're afraid of.
Let me go back a little bit in time, 2000.
Oh, I get it. He said, don't turn your back on somebody you're afraid of or you don't respect. And then he turned his back on Cody.
2007, I'm 11 years old. Every single day in school for me was hell. CM Punk, my hero, the guy I looked up to. CM Punk, the best in the world. This 5'0" ADD riddled Jew boy was gonna become the best in the world. Football scholarship offers coming at me left and right, but I don't give a damn because all I want to be is like my hero CM Punk. January 2014. You left me! You left all of us! That's when I realized if the best in the world couldn't do it, why could some dumb 5'0" ADD riddled Jew boy? I made a promise that I was gonna become the best in the world in spite of CM Punk. I leave him high and dry, just like you did, Punk!
So good to be back in the Impact Zone. Thank you so much. And interview one of the true greats that the world of wrestling has ever known, Cactus Jack.
You think this is funny, Mick? Think this is some kind of a joke? Why don't you shut your mouth? Yet there are distinct differences between the two of us, Mick, because you're talking to the guy who lost an ear in a match in Germany and continued to wrestle. No, I'm not talking about that guy. Why don't you tell me where you were, Mick, on the night of July 22nd, 2007, at the Comic-Con, signing little pre-copies of your book. Keep the little sneakers at home because I'm lacing up the leopard skin. Well, Mick, don't you... Shut your mouth! Shut it! Shut it! I can hit anybody's music that I want, Sting. I run this place. I want to tear you apart. Have a nice day!
But all you people want...
What just happened? I honestly sometimes feel like something actually is wrong with Mick. Like, I actually feel like he needs help sometimes. What did I just watch? He's beating himself in the head. He's like talking in two different voices.
What you want to do is hear me talk, right? That's what... Big merger, boss. A lot of important executives here tonight to watch your product. When this company first started, it was all friends wrestling. It's funny I hear boos, but I also hear clapping. That's interesting, because I don't want to be here anymore. It's the big man in the back, too. Make sure he hoards all that money so he can give it to all the new ex-WWE guys he keeps bringing in.
Would you treat me better if I was an ex-WWE guy?
We've seen that one before. But hey, let me know how y'all feel about that video. If y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know down below in the comments. And also let me know by just clicking the thumbs up. That's all you have to do. Just click the thumbs up, bro. Literally, it doesn't even take any effort. You just scroll. You probably don't even have to scroll down. You just gotta, if you're watching on your phone and you're watching it sideways like this, just turn it this way, click thumbs up. That's all you gotta do. But hey, like the video, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy D-Rev, man. I'm out.